Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. Your girl is going to give you the latest content of your favorite artists, new music, and all that good stuff. Now, as a Ciara fan, I am so excited. My black ass finally got my physical copy of Ciara's new album, Beauty Marks, right here, guys. I just picked it up today from Walmart about goddamn time. So I was really searching for this album. I was really trying to get this album. So let's get to the nitty gritty. I'm just gonna give you guys my honest opinion. As a dedicated Ciara fan, I've always been a fan of Ciara since day one. I've always wanted to be a fan of hers forever till the wheels fall off. Riding out for her till the wheels fall off. So this album consists of 11 tracks. We got I Love Myself featuring Macklemore. We got Level Up, Set, Thinking About You, Trust Myself, Girl Gang featuring Kelly Rowland, Dose, Nah Freak Me featuring Techno, Greatest Love, and Beauty Marks. Now, I'm going to be very honest because this is my opinion as a Ciara fan, and I've noticed other people's like I said, they did their album reviews, and I did not want to listen to the album until I got the album in my hands, which I showed you guys a few minutes ago. Alright, I'm going to get to the nitty gritty. I would have to be honest, I think this album, Beauty Marks, is a really good album. It's beautiful. It is inspiring, and it's just like an album that I think for Ciara, it's kind of like a therapeutic album for her, because an album like Beauty Marks, it's like she really gave us vulnerability, and it's almost like she really kind of opened up her vulnerability side, and she really was this is what I've been through, my journey of my life, in the music business, my personal life. And I think that Beauty Marks is just a statement, it's a bold statement for her. She's just expressing herself. I love, my favorite tracks would be I Love Myself, Level Up, Set, Thinking About You, Trust Myself, Dose, Freak Me, Greatest Love, and Beauty Marks. Those are my favorite tracks. So I'll talk about each track one by one. So let's get to Love Myself. It's the opening track featuring Macklemore. On this record she's talking about how, she had learned to love herself throughout the ups and downs in her personal life. And she's just talking about how she was at her breaking point where she had to reevaluate her life, make some, important decisions she had to make to better herself as a person and as a woman. And it's a really good record. Macklemore, he did his thing. I'm not a fan of Macklemore, but I can see why she wanted him to be on this record, because he does make songs similar to this. So I like the production. It's kind of mid-tempo. It's kind of pop influence. I do like that. I can tell the chemistry they have with each other as artists. So it's a good record for what it is. I like it. I love the message. So of course, so she has started that out with the opening track for this album. Now we got Level Up. We know, everybody knows Level Up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. This song is one of my favorite songs. It's one of my favorite. I can work out to the song. There's a song like a go getter, have this ambition, and I love Level Up. I still fuck with Level Up because even though it came out last year, it's still new. It's still fresh to me. The production is really that up tempo, in your face, and I love the transition of when we get to the harmonies, the bridge and everything. It's Ciara, she really gave us that up tempo, those up tempo records that we always love from her. And even Level Up is that record that is you gotta level up. You know, you gotta push forward in life. You have to level up, and it's really such a really positive song. It's like one of those like dance songs, like you can automatically like relate to it. So I love Level Up for what it is. I like it, and I think that this song right here, in my opinion, I think Level Up should have been like the first track. I think Level Up should have been like, but I'll talk about it later. Why, like my constructive criticism and my you know, like how I feel about overall this album, this project. So let's get to Set. Now, Set is a banger. She needs to put this as a single. Set is like that gritty, like that urban record. Like Ciara does really, really well with these urban records when she talks her shit and she's like going in. She's talking about she's a hustler. You know, I'm going to go out there and get mine. I don't care about you haters. Like Ciara is really, really like, when she goes off on a track, she gonna give it to you. She gonna go off. It's like this song right here. I love Set. It's really dope. I love it. I love Set. It's like one of my favorite tracks, and I can see this song as a single. Thinking About You, we know Thinking About You is like the latest single that she released. I love this song. Thinking About You just gives you like that bubbly, like, you know, you're just in your feelings and you think about this person that you like, and it's just such a like a really like fun, you know, like feel good record. I love this record so much because this shows that Ciara has versatility. Like Ciara does not, like, she has always pushed herself, like, even for her being as an artist, like in an artistically in a form, like she really over the years she has tried to, like, you know, push herself, and don't be afraid to try different things with her sound and just experiment with her music. That's why I love Thinking About You, because it's really fun and spontaneous, and I love records like that because it shows Ciara's bubbly, free-spirited personality and all that great stuff. So Thinking About You, I love Thinking About You. Trust Myself, I love Trust Myself because it reminds me of like Ciara's sound from the Evolution and like that R&B feel good music. And I just love the production. It's really nice. It's melodic and it's very like sensual. And I like that Ciara, that's another lane that she really touches well on. It's like those kind of records. It's like really like good music. And I think that this record is really dope. Trust Myself is about a record like a guy that she likes, and she don't trust herself being around that guy because that guy, he has something to offer for her. Like she's like, it's like she really likes this guy so much that vice versa, like they cool with each other, they deal with each other. So I love that like vibe from this record. It's like giving me like, it's kind of giving me like Ciara's like the Evolution, like the production, like Promise Tease, and then like it's kind of like combination of like Crush on that album, the Evolution. So I just see like the combination of like how Ciara, she still has her signature sound that she hasn't left, and Trust Myself is an example that this song is really like cool, and I love it. I love it. Girl Gang featuring Kelly Rowland. Now I have to be honest about Girl Gang. It's a cute record. It's a bop, but I think the production is lackluster to me, and here's why. Kelly Rowland, of course, she did the damn thing. I love like she had like her collaboration in there. She's talking shit. Girl Gang is like her and Ciara, like Ciara and Kelly Rowland is like this girl, like woman, like women, like empowering anthem, and it got like that grittiness and got that rawness, but the issue is the production is lackluster. I looked forward to like just get in my little, you know, gangster mode, because I was like, Girl Gang, I was like, okay, this is gonna be like, I expected for Girl Gang to like that hard, heavy hitting bass, like fast paced up tempo, and it really was like a disappointment for me because Girl Gang, it's kind of like, you know, the way how it was rapping a little bit was cool, but I just wanted something like that banger, like that heavy, like up tempo banger, like in your face. And I think Girl Gang had missed the mark. But overall, it's a nice record for what it is. I'm not like trashing the record. Overall, I'm not like downplaying the record. Hell no. But I just wish it had like that extra That's all I want. I want that extra punch, that flavor, that kick. You know, like for example, you expect like, okay, if you eating like some wings, right? You want a certain flavor, like your favorite like sauce on your wings, your favorite wings. Like you expect to have that certain flavor that gives you like, oh, okay, this is the ish. This is some, you know, it's like So yeah, Dose. Ciara released that song a couple months ago last year. I love Dose. It's one of my favorite records. I love that this song is like another up-tempo beat. You know, the marching band, you get to hear the drums, the rhythm, the pattern. She's really reclaiming herself as a woman. She's saying like, you know, I'm a ground-breaking woman. You can put me down all you want to. I'll go harder. It's like real like the motivation records. Like whenever somebody's feeling down, they can really like listen to this record and be like, oh, okay. And I love records like this. I love uplifting records. Like that's how I know with me, I go through like my depression sometimes, and then I go through my anxiety. But record like Dose is hard, heavy hitting. It's like in your face. It's like like the patterns, the drums, and like the, you know, everything about that record. Everything about that record is like it gives you more like it just pushes you for encouragement. It gives you like, you know, that courage to like get back up, get out there again. Don't let nobody like tear you down. It's gonna be okay. So I love when Ciara touches on all aspects of like what direction she's going for in her music, and she's not afraid to push it and take it to another level. Nana is like, you know, like a kind of like a tropical island record. I like the record for what it is. I think what I'm missing from this record is more like another like an up tempo, kind of like that more up tempo like island vibe of records, because she's done this before. She's done like okay, what's for dinner? No. Once for dinner. That song is from her fourth album, Basic Instinct. That song goes hard to this day. I love that song. But Nah, it's like that island vibe, you know, Nah, and, you know, it's kind of like a happy record. It's kind of like that, you know, record like you can chill out to. So I like it for what it is. Freak Me, featuring Techno. It's a really good record. I love this record because I love like the rhythm, the beat. It's like kind of like that up-tempo African influences. So I love the collaboration with Techno. They really vibe together. The chemistry is there. So it's like really, it's like a really sensual record. So you already know what's up. So it's like that, you know, record's gonna take you there. So it's cool. Greatest Love. I love Greatest Love, of course. Greatest Love is that R&B record. Those R&B records paying homage to like the R&B, real R&B. And Ciara really hit the nail with this record because, like I said, I'll give you my constructive criticism and my overall thoughts later in this video. So stay tuned. It's not going to be a short video. So, you know, my subscribers, they love when I talk about these things. But, Greatest Love is a really good R&B record. It's like that R&B record. Like the harmonies, the melodic, you know, Ciara, I love how she's singing this record. It's like, this record is like a homage to her relationship to her husband, Russell Wilson. And like I said, when this record came out, I was like, oh, cool, you know. And I love that Ciara is like in a happy place in her life, and she's professing her love for her husband. I think it's so cool and it's so adorable. And I like that she just is like, she's in love with this man. You know, this man really is a really good man in her life. And I love seeing when like women, they have like these partners, these good partners who love them, you know. And I like it. I love it. I dig it. You know, I don't want to cry because, you know, it's a really dope record. I love it for what it is. And I think Greatest Love is a really dope R&B record. And we got Beauty Marks, which is the last song off of this entire album. Beauty Marks, it's one of my favorite songs because it takes you there. It's an emotional record, and she's saying like on this record, like she's so blessed and so grateful. Like Russell is accepting her for her beauty marks, which is her, her scars, but she calls them beauty marks because all the things that she's been through in her life and her music career, like regardless, he has been by her side, and he's just embracing her flaws and her imperfections. And I'm gonna tell you something. My black ass was crying because I did see the video to it as well. So I was like, I was swelling up. I was like, I didn't really want to cry, because I do not like crying. I swear to gosh, I don't like crying. I hate crying. But I like that this record is like showing her emotional side, her vulnerability side. She's giving more of like, that side of like, listen, she's not perfect. She's been through things. She's a human being. And I love this record. I really think it's one of like the most like vulnerable records that she's done too, because you look back in her catalog, I would say like on the Evolution, My Love, and I Found Myself, it's kind of like she took it further a notch. So this record is very like personal for her, and I love it. And I think that this record is like, okay, it's an A+ in my book. I like it. And yeah, I think this is really a perfect ending for the, closure of the album Beauty Marks. So overall, I think Beauty Marks, I'm trying to be fair, but this is my honest opinion too, because I know, like, as a Ciara fan, like I said, I've been there for Ciara, and I think that, let me think, if I rate this album, okay, let's see, I'll give this album a 4 out of 5. Overall, the concept of Beauty Marks is beautiful. She did, like I said, took another step further to like dig deeper into herself as an artist, where she really like, let everything out. And I think it's one of these like albums in Ciara's like catalog, in her career, that this is an album. It's kind of like it's really an empowering album, and it's like an album of like reclaiming who she is, period. It's like an album that she really had to like take back her life, and she did. So I appreciate that as a fan. I think that I really think that the only thing that's lacking is just the lack of up-tempo records. We did have a little bit, like a few like urban bangers, like up-tempo records, but I wanted more. And what she said before this album got released, and we, the fans had like, before we found out what the name of the album was going to be and all of that, she did say she wanted to make the world dance. Now, in my opinion, this album is 50-50 in terms of wanting to make the world dance. It's like, I wish that she could have put more up-tempo bangers. And I think it would have really jailed really well regardless. I think that she should have put out like three more. At least fucking like 3 more bangers on this album. She could have put like more up-tempo bangers. And I think that this album is too short in my opinion, because 11 songs is like, I'm used to like hearing albums that got at least 13 to 15 songs. That's just me. 13 to 15 songs, because with me it's like I just want to enjoy music. And even though Beauty Marks is a really like good body of work, I'm not trashing this album. I'm not. And this is my honest opinion as a Ciara fan. I always keep it 100. I'll always give out constructive criticism. I just feel like it's just lacking more like a punch. And I think from Ciara's perspective with her music, I think this is like with her putting out beauty marks and creating beauty marks. She just wanted to like have like, I guess like a therapy album for her, because I could tell this album is really therapeutic. I could tell that when she's saying like how she had to like love herself and make like, you know, like better decisions for herself and had to reclaim herself as a woman. I understand, and I get it, because I take it personally too, because I'm a woman, so I know like how to, you know, take control and take back your life and go out there and do it. So I do appreciate that, because this is what beauty marks is about. It's about, you know, accepting your scars, accepting your obstacles that you went through, that you're not perfect, you're a human being. You go through things in life, and Ciara is a very example of that. Like, she went through things in her life, and I do love that she did incorporate other sounds too, to experiment in this album. I do like that, you know, she wasn't afraid to like just be a risk taker, and that's why Ciara to me is like a risk taker. She's not afraid to like push her artistry, and regardless of what people say about her music, they don't like her music, I'm not losing no sleep. I'm a fan. I can care less if you don't like her music, because that's just how it is. But the thing is, I think that this album could be a lot better and a lot more cohesive if we would have had 3 more bangers. Listen, when Ciara goes off, like when I heard this record set, I said, okay, sis. I said, okay. She snatched my black ass, and I like that she just was not afraid to just like unleash her inner like beast. Like, I'm still here, I'm still doing things. I'm gonna tell you something, Ciara has always been one of my favorite artists, for real, period. And I'm at a point as a Ciara fan, I don't give no shits, I don't give no fucks. You don't have to like Ciara, because I did my dedication video to Ciara, and I think people have really tried to tear this girl, well, she's not a girl anymore, she's a lady, she's a woman. People have really tried to tear her down, you know. And I remember dealing with these haters, hating on her, talking shit about her. I'd be like, bitch, I'd be wanting to smack a bitch, people talking shit about her. But I think that Ciara is an example of an artist that she already got a lane. She already carved a lane for herself. She already established herself as an artist. And which is so funny to me, because I see these other up and coming artists. And like I said, I don't do no shade. I don't drag. I don't roast when I have to. If I gotta roast a troll here and there, I'll do what it do. But other than that, it's like Ciara really is one of a kind. And I think that Ciara deserves to have all of the success from beauty marks, because it means so much to her. I know this because she's put into her all with this album, and I could tell that really the fans, C Squad, we just gotta do what we're supposed to do and support her, and that's that. We're gonna have to do it, because nobody else is gonna do it. No, I keep saying this over and over, time and time again, as a Ciara fan. It's like I don't want to sound so preachy, because that's not who I am. And if I do kind of sound preachy, like I said, it is what it is. This is how I feel. It's my opinion. But Ciara really, like, people really thought that she wouldn't even last in this music business because of the bias and all the bullshit. But guess what? Ciara said, you know what? F it. I'm still making music. And she got real fans like me and the rest of the C Squad. We love her music. We love that she has put out good music over the years. You know, and really, as I said in my dedication video, I said, listen, it'll never change. Me support her will never change. So I love beauty marks. I think this is one of her like vulnerable and one of her raw emotional albums. And in the future, I would love to see just more that extra kick, that extra flavor. But I think beauty marks, she had to do this album because she had to, you know, go into therapy. And I understand some people, they expected more bangers, up tempos. I understand, I respect the fans that they want to hear more like that high energy Ciara, in your face Ciara. I love that because she fits the bill in that lane. But as a fan, I see it in a different perspective, and I try to see in her perspective why she want to make the album that she want to make and to create. So I'm not gonna knock somebody else's vision or somebody else's creativity, even though I may not agree or I may not understand. And really, it's not me so much agree. It's like, even though I may not understand, this is the best way for me to put it. I may not understand or get it, but I appreciate it and I respect it. And that's why Ciara, I think Beauty Marks, people need to just appreciate this album for what it is. You can't expect this album to be what it should have been because it's too late. She already made up her mind. She already made up her mind the process, the recording process, what song she was going to put on there, how she visioned it for her as an artist to, like I said, to be creative and put it out and share with us as fans. And regardless of what people say about Ciara still to this day, I give no shits. Haters can go. I want to say something. I want to be blunt. I'm trying not to be a bad. I'm trying so hard not to be a badass, but too motherfucking goddamn bad, bitch. I'm a badass, okay? But what I'm saying is that Ciara, this Beauty Marks album is a really good album. I appreciate this album for what it is, and that's that. So, Ciara fans, C Squad, you know how your girl do it. I know you guys were so excited for me to do this album review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is from the bottom of my heart. I tried to express myself as a fan and be honest because, like I said, I just feel like this album is really good. But I think that Ciara just missed the mark with just having like 11 tracks and just a lack of like that up-tempo, bangers that we've all like known her for. So, like I said, guys, what do you guys think about my review? What do you guys think of Beauty Marks? Don't be afraid to give me your opinions, your perspectives down below. You know how your girl do around here. I love hearing people's perspectives. I love hearing people's feedback because this gives me the opportunity to see where you guys are coming from, and I respect that. So it's all love over here. C Squad all day, 24/7. So guys, I'm about to sign out. So like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. And your girl's about to sign out as always. So stay tuned on the next episode of Gifted Sis 92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace. C Squad out of here, y'all. Bye bye.